Hi guys, welcome back to Custom Elements. So in the last couple of days, we have got a lot of queries. This especially regarding phone mounts. Now, I know that a mobile phone is a very important device for us as human beings to use today. And they are no longer cheap, especially the ones we are using, because each of us has a preference, probably for music, especially for cameras. Speaking of cameras, this is why we want to discuss phone mounts today. Let's get to it. So now your mobile phones come with either EIS or OIS. I know a lot of reviewers be like, oh, phone mein OIS nahi hai. Well, it depends on how a brand makes the phone stable in spite of having a lot of movement. Now let's see how different ways these systems work. In OIS, you have magnets and springs that move in the area X and Y Z axis to prevent the shocks or movement so that the lens remains in the place and is able to focus. How it works in an EIS is in if you have the entire area, it's cropped by say 20%, so it takes around 80%, and as your hand moves or the lens moves, the system detects and keeps the motion within that surface, within that area. Now, what usually happens is when you have your phone on a phone mount, okay, there is a lot of shocks, especially us in India, and you know how roads are. A lot of shocks that are transmitted from the suspension to the cone to the handlebar, and subsequently leading to the mount, which has the phone. Now, these vibrations and shocks can very often break or disorient the magnets and the springs in your optical image stabilization, and hence your phones will not be able to focus. Now, I know most of the expensive phones come with OS, and if this happens, it's a lot of cost to fix, but I still doubt it can be fixed. Mostly you have to replace your phone, and that is a huge cost. So usually, like I always say, understand your preference. Now, if you're a kind of rider who's more focused on you want a phone for riding, or very less usage of cameras and all, usually pick up a phone which has EIS. So this situation does not arise because an EIS system, it does not have springs, does not have magnets. The shocks would not make much of a difference. In an OIS, yes, you would have this problem. Now, if you have an OIS phone already, like say an iPhone or something, and you want to pick up a mount, certain brands are there wherein they have a sponge or a cushion near the mounting area for the phone and where the mount is mounted to the handlebar. Those areas take up all the shocks and do not let it get passed on to your phone, thus preventing your phone. So what I want to say is that riders, if at all you are changing your phone and if you already have a mount and this is the issue, try getting a phone. For example, what we are recording from is a Oppo Reno 7 Pro, and you can see the stabilization is pretty cool. Now, I'm not promoting the phone, but pick up any mobile device that has EIS if this is your priority, or pick up a mount which has the padded cushionings. So, if you have any queries, do comment, because that algorithm helps us. If you like the video and if you like the information we passed on, do hit the like and share and subscribe here. We need for funding so that I can get a better OS device. Get the point? So, see you in the next one.